Hello and Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Anusha. I am the social media manager here at Lantro and I will be your host for the evening. And I welcome you all to our webinar on Lantro Career Kickstart Summer Internship Program. The purpose of this virtual event is to provide you with all the information you need to know about our summer internship program and how it will help you in your career path. So, before we move on to the core of our webinar, let me introduce you guys to the panel speakers for today. Fatma, can you please introduce yourself?
Sure, Arusha. So, hello, Assalamu alaikum. Good evening, everyone. I am Fatma Naveed, among the first few members of this amazing team. Currently, I'm leading the low voltage estimation group here at Lantro, and I'm super happy to be here to tell you all about the learning opportunities in the E&D domain of Lantro Tech. So, stay tuned.
And finally, we have Marine Khalid, our Estimation and Design Engineer 1.
Thank you, Anusha. Hello, everyone. I am Marine Khalid, Estimation and Design Engineer 1 at Lantro Tech. Working on shop trying with Lantro has broadened my learning horizons. I am now excited about sharing insight and providing an overview of the shop trying domain of E&D in this program. So stay tuned, guys.
Now, let me discuss the agenda for today. We will be talking about Lantotech and the services we provide here. Secondly, we will be discussing in detail about our summer internship program with a recap from last year's internship program. We will be giving you an insight into our company culture and the learning opportunities you will gain throughout the internship experience. Moreover, we also have some testimonials from our previous batch of summer interns who will be sharing their stories with all of you so you can get a better insight through them. Lastly, we will have a Q&A session at the end of the webinar to answer all your queries regarding the summer internship program. So we are basically a tech services company with an international client base. Our spotlight service is estimation and design, and we also offer a suite of IT services including digital marketing, design and animation, and also web dev. So, before we give an overview of our Kickstart summer internship program, we would like to show you all the overwhelming response that we received last year. So, Mehreen, could you please take it from here?
Sure, Anusha. So, guys, let's quickly recap our last year's summer internship program. With an impressive pool of over 2,000 plus applications, we had done thorough screening process and 5 candidates got selected. Among them, 2 individuals showcased outstanding performance and were offered full-time positions. Many questions might have popped up in your mind after the selection number recap. Stay tuned, guys. We will brief you what you will learn being part of Lentrotech, and this program will be a great help in landing this opportunity as you guys will be a step ahead. Now, I would like to turn our attention to Fatma for insight into the feedback we received from our interns last year.
Sure, Marine. So I'm pretty sure that we all know that taking feedback and applying that feedback shows commitment to improvement, right? And this is why we at Lantro highly value feedback. So here are the 4 matrices on which our past interns rated us. And by taking a brief look, you can tell that all of our interns had 100% learning experience, which is a testament to the quality of our internship program. Besides that, they had a 90% satisfaction rate regarding the mentorship provided by their mentors, which is literally amazing. They loved our culture, which is something we take great pride in. And last but not the least, all of our interns recommended this internship to their peers, which shows that they had a great experience and they wanted their peers to benefit from the same opportunity. Now, I know some of you might be thinking that these numbers look too good to be true. Well, in that case, let's hear it from our interns themselves.
Hey everyone, we just wanted to share our amazing experience here at Lantro.
Definitely. From day one, you were welcomed into a very supportive and collaborative environment.
Absolutely. The company's commitment toward learning and growth has been impressive. We had access to a wealth of resources and were encouraged to explore new skills.
Not forget the mentorship. Each of us was paired with a mentor who guided us throughout the program.
Beyond the work, there were plenty of fun activities too, from team building events to networking sessions.
You know what's awesome? Our opinions were valued, and we were encouraged to share our thoughts during the meeting.
And the work culture, it's not just about the job here. Lantro Tech really cares about our well-being. There were happy hours, team lunches, and many other fun activities.
All in all, being a summer intern here at Lantro was an incredible experience. We learned, we grew, and we had a blast while doing it.
All right. So, moving on, now let me also tell you guys about the fun and people centric culture we have at Lantrodec. So, we are a company where fun meets productivity. We truly believe that work should be enjoyable, and therefore, we strive to foster a culture that celebrates creativity, teamwork, and individuality. To keep our team happy, engaged, and motivated, we have regular team building activities and casual team hangouts, and we never let go to celebrate the important life events of any team member. Okay, Ruba, we have our next poll coming up.
Yeah. Am I audible now? Really sorry,
Yes,
I
yes,
had a bad connection. Yeah.
no issues.
So, yes, so we have this fun and interactive element coming up. So you have to choose your side between creative projects and technical challenges. So we'll give you guys a few seconds to vote. While the audience is voting, Mehreen, as you are an engineer, what's your take on this?
Well, Ruba, I'll embrace technical challenges as they are a recurring aspect of work. And for me, it's like a mental workout session and provides a great opportunity to apply problem solving skills. Therefore, I enjoy tackling them head on. What's your take on this, Aruba?
Mehreen, being a marketer, obviously I'll go with the creative projects one because we are always brainstorming creative ideas and it's really fun to do so. Let's see what our audience thinks. So we have 59% of the people have voted for creative projects. So I think we have more marketers in the audience as compared to engineers.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, everyone, for participating in the poll.
All right. So, as you're talking about internships, Fatma, could you please let our audience know what makes joining Lantrodec an excellent opportunity for fresh graduates?
Sure, Anusha. So I believe that our internship program is designed to provide students with a real world experience while offering support along the journey. So it is all about helping them tackle professional challenges head on, apply what they already know, and build confidence without feeling overwhelmed along the journey. What do you think, Aruba?
I second you on this, Fatma. So, if you are a young and passionate individual and looking for an environment where your ideas are not just welcome but celebrated, Lantrotech is the right place for you.
All right, so now let's move on and let me give you guys some overview about the internship program. So we have a 6 week summer internship program that will be starting from the 24th of June and will be ending from the 2nd of August. The program includes a general stipend of rupees 40,000 and a valuable learning experience in the fields of electrical estimation, digital marketing, and web development. We are looking for students who are committed, creative, and willing to put in the hard work to succeed. So join us for an experience that will definitely transform your future career. So before we take a deeper look into the learning opportunities, it's time for another round of this or that. So choose your side. So we have learning opportunities versus compensation. Um, so, as the audience is voting, Ruba, which side would you choose?
Yes, and just so I'll definitely go with the learning opportunities one. At the internship stage, learning opportunities are really important because they help you develop your skills. And once your skills are developed, eventually you're gonna get good compensation. Right, Fatma?
Yeah, I cannot agree more with you, Aruba. I feel like the early years of your career are like a perfect time for you to polish your skills. And once you have built your expertise, compensation is a byproduct that just follows along.
Yes. So let's see what our audience think. So they have also voted for the learning opportunities one, which is the excellent choice. So good job, everyone.
All right. So, and now to tell you a bit more about the learning opportunities in the field of electrical estimation, I would like to request Fatma. So, over to you.
Thank you, Anusha. So, before I deep dive in all the topics and skills that you'll be learning in this program, let's define the term at hand first. Because estimation, and especially electrical and IT estimation, is a lesser known field in Pakistan. You all know that every construction project starts with has an electrical component to it. And electrical estimation is basically to calculate that how much work involved in that project will cost and how much time it will take to complete. In your 6 weeks at Lantro, you will learn the art of electrical and IT estimation and how it is critical to project management. Let's go through the 5 major areas that you'll be covering as an intern in the E&D domain of Lantro Tech. So firstly, we have the blueprints reading. So we are going to explore that what are engineering drawings and what kind of information could be extracted from those drawings. You will learn that how electrical, mechanical, plumbing, and low voltage blueprints are different from each other, and yet how we can use them in integration to completely estimate and execute our projects. Your mentors here at Lantro will walk you through different softwares like PlanGrid and Bluebeam Revo, and you will learn to use these effectively as your drawing management tools. Moving on, you will also get a chance to work with our experts here and learn that how to define the scope of work of the project from the client provided information. We will see that how the occupancy type of the project, meaning while it's a residential facility, a retail outlet, or hospital, or a high-rise building, changes the material requirement from the wire type used in that project to the outlets being used in that project. We'll also take a deeper look in the codes like National Electric Code and the Big C standards that define all of these rules for us. Thirdly, we will be taking you along the process of RFQs, and we will prepare the bill of materials using project specifications and quantity takeoffs. We will look into different labor types and labor unit manuals that are used to price different projects with the varying difficulty levels, and you will get a chance to practice hands-on softwares like Revo and PlanSwift for quantity takeoffs. Now, I know that's a lot of information, but we will make sure to break it down into very easy to understand modules for you. And if you have any queries so far, feel free to drop those in the chat. So we will cater all of those in the end of this session. And that's not all. We will also tap into your problem solving skills by doing estimation for design build projects, where you will be basically pricing the most optimized and yet the efficient solution for your client using your previous knowledge, taking help from codes and regulations, and by applying methodologies that you already have learned in your degree programs. This entire method is called value engineering, and Mehreen will cover this in detail in the upcoming slides. Lastly, and most importantly, you will be involved in the process of finalizing bids and proposals for general contractors using tools like Sage Estimating and Honest IntelliBid. You will learn that why factors like tax status, prevailing wages, and tenant requirements are so critical in the project scope, and what could be the possible consequences if you miss out any of these while determining your project scope. So these are the 5 major areas that you will be covering while your time here at Lantro. And to tell you a little bit about the demographic of our work, our projects are mostly based in USA jurisdiction. And they include all types of facilities from commercial fit outs such as 7-Eleven, industrial units like Tesla Collision Center, high-rise buildings such as world famous Waldorf Astoria Hotel, data centers of Meta, and the IT infrastructure of numerous other buildings. So all in all, the learning opportunities here in the field of estimation are threefold. Firstly, there is a management side where you are not only learning the engineering design management, but you're also involved in the entire pre-tender life cycle of a construction project. Then you have the engineering side where you will be learning the distribution, power distribution systems and the IT infrastructure of versatile facilities. And lastly, there is a software side where you will get a chance to work on the industry standard softwares. And that brings us to our next poll, which is now that you all have a basic understanding of estimation so far, that if given a chance, what would you prefer among estimation spreadsheets and estimation softwares? And while our audience is casting in their votes, I would like to hear your choice on this, Mehreen.
Well, Fatma, both are equally important, estimation spreadsheets and estimation softwares, and we get the chance to work on both. But personally, I'll opt for estimation softwares to save time and enhance efficiency in completing tasks. Moreover, with the rise of technology, automated task plays a larger role in today's workflows. So I'll go with that.
Right. I cannot agree more with you, Mehreen. And looking at the poll results, I think our audience is also with us. I have to say that you're very smart folks. You know how to make your work more efficient. And with that, I will hand it over to you, Mehreen.
Thank you, Fatma. So you guys might be curious what follows once the project estimation is complete. Let's begin with the fundamentals. First, we have types of drawings. So here we have four types of drawings. The first one is design development, usually called DD drawings, and these outline the initial concept and layout of electrical systems. It includes architectural, mechanical, electrical, plumbing, MEP plans, telecom, and structural drawings. Then comes design construction document, usually called CD sets. These provide detailed technical drawings and specification for electrical systems, and these are the drawings on which we estimate the project. And then comes the short drawings. Short drawings, stay tuned guys, this is a crucial one as it can make or break the project as the estimate does. And the last one is as-built drawings. As-built drawings document any changes made during the construction of project. So simply we can say record drawings of what we have executed. And the second one is standards and codes. All the standards and all the drawings are mentioned using the standards and codes as per, if we talk about NEC, National Electrical Code in the US, and International Electrotechnical Commission, IEC standard globally, that guarantees proper wire sizing, generator and transformer sizing, load calculations, short circuit analysis, grounding, installation methods that help in mitigating the electrical hazards. If we talk about Pakistan, anybody know any local code that is being used in Pakistan? Feel free to drop in the chat. So in Pakistan, we use NEPRA, National Electrical Code, and then we have Building Code of Pakistan, BCP. So for example, achieving ground resistance of 25 ohm or less as mandated by NEC exemplifies safety measures upheld in electrical engineering practices. Then comes the value engineering and MEP coordination. So it involves the brainstorming session where the stakeholders identify opportunities to reduce cost and improve quality while coordinating all mechanical, electrical, and plumbing plans and enhance performance of the system. So in MEP coordination, coordinating all electrical systems with mechanical and plumbing components as per NEC codes enhance efficiency, space utilization, and ensure safety. So then, for example, if we talk about NEC and value engineering and MEP coordination, how these three things are related. So if we have to install a smoke detector, so we must maintain a 3 feet distance away from mechanical component like diffusers. So here we are practicing MEP coordination, value engineering, and NEC codes. So value engineering aims to optimize the balance between cost and quality and enhance the performance of the system. So then comes the shop drawings and bill sheets. So what are shop drawings and bill sheets? These are the detailed drawings prepared by contractors to illustrate how specific components or systems will be fabricated, assembled, and executed. These provide more detailed information than the design drawings and include shakeout, circuitry, and dimensional plan along with materials and execution document in the form that is called bill sheet. So what we do at Lantro and what you will learn being part of Lantro Tech. Firstly, when we start working on shop drawing of any project, we review the engineering plans in detail using software like Bluebeam Revo. Then we review the estimate of project on Cones software, as Fatma mentioned the name earlier. And lastly, we connect with the estimator of the project to know what is being estimated in the project, especially the cables, conduits, and equipment being used. Then you guys will learn about how to do the design validation as we do wire sizing, conduit sizing, cable tray sizing, load balancing, short circuit analysis, preparation of panel schedules, and selection of cable type as per NEC codes. For if we talk about specific equipment like microwave, refrigerator, so we validate them using the specification data sheet of these appliances. So once the shop drawing design prerequisites are complete, you will learn how to prepare the shop drawings using AutoCAD software. So you might have the chance to work on AutoCAD software. How many of you got the chance? Feel free to drop in the chat. So on that, you will learn how to illustrate what type of cables we are using, what are the cable route, how wiring of receptacles will be done, and what are the specific circuits. So you will learn how to prepare different plans like shakeout, circuitry, and dimensional plans as per NEC codes and standards. I think this is getting too much technical. Nothing to worry, guys. We will give you complete hands-on training about each and everything. And this is one of the best thing being part of Team Lantro. So if we talk about bill sheet include what is the exact cable length, what type of outlets are connected with each other, do we need to add the fireproofing of this device? This ensure bill sheet aligns seamlessly with shop drawings, optimizing construction workflows and minimizing errors. So up till now, if you have any questions, you can drop them in the chat. We will answer them in detail. Let's move toward the softwares we use for the bill sheets. Bill sheets are often created and managed using spreadsheet software like Microsoft Excel or dedicated construction management platforms such as Procore. So these tools enable project managers to document material requirements, quantities, and specifications for electrical components, facilitating efficient procurement and assembly processes. So you might be thinking, why shop drawings and bill sheets? Let's introduce you guys with a new construction industry trend, that is prefabrication. Prefabrication in electrical constructions involve assembling electrical component off-site before execution, reducing on-site labor and construction time. It's like a structural work is in progress on-site, and in the parallel, electrical work of the project is also in progress in a warehouse or controlled environment. So prefabrication of electrical panels or wiring systems are common examples. So it helps in improving efficiency and saving time, overall time. And then comes the execution. Execution refers to the actual implementation of construction activities as per the shop drawing plans, bill sheets, and specifications. This phase involves coordinating labor, material, equipment, and subcontractors to carry out the construction activities. So this was all about the overview of shop drawings. So this is an amazing opportunity, as while working on shop drawing domain of E&D, you will also get the chance to closely work and observe the project management side and softwares like Procore. Okay. As we have discussed estimation and design, let's take a poll, and I would like to know your choice. Will you choose simple high-rise project or complex commercial project? Meanwhile, Fatma, could you share your perspective on this?
Sure, Mary. I think it's a tough call because both of these projects offer, different learning experiences. But I would have to go with a complex commercial project, being a problem solver that I am. So I would love a technical challenge. What about you, Mary?
Well, I'm inclined more towards complex commercial projects. As I mentioned earlier, I find excitement in solving problems, and our audience is also going towards complex commercial projects, and the rest is going towards simple high-rise projects. Good choice, guys. So,
It's a close call, right?
yeah. Now, to delve into the marketing domain, I'll turn it over to you, Aruba. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, Mehreen and Fatma, for such an insightful discussion on the learning opportunities in the domain of estimation and design and shop drawings. Okay, so I'll be telling you all about the learning opportunities in the domain of marketing and web development. So let's start from the basic, like what marketing is in general. So marketing is a very dynamic field that revolves around creating engaging content and designing eye-catchy visuals. At Lantro Tech, however, we believe in providing a very comprehensive experience. That is why, apart from social media marketing and design and animation, we also provide our services in the domain of web development as well. So let me walk you through some key areas you'll have a chance to explore as an intern here at Lantro Tech. So I'll start off with social media marketing. So as an intern in social media marketing, you could end up doing some content creation, that is writing captions, generating ad copies, generating infographics, and curating search engine optimized content for our blogs and articles. Apart from that, you could also be a part of our strategies development meeting that revolves around setting the target audience and defining the KPIs of the marketing campaign. Apart from that, you will also be a part of our social media management meeting. This will all tell you that how to manage social media, how to respond to comments and queries on social media in a timely manner, and how to create content calendar for your social media campaigns in advance. Apart from that, you will also gain hands-on experience on marketing automation tool. So at Lantro Tech, we used a very widely used marketing automation tool that is a customer relationship management tool, basically, which is called HubSpot. Apart from that, for email automation, we rely on MailChimp. And on MailChimp, you'll learn from scratch that how to create an email, how to write the correct CTAs, and how to send out the personalized email to your mailing list. And lastly, we regularly do analytics and reporting, which is a very crucial aspect. So once you have designed the campaigns and once you have set the KPIs, then you have to see if your campaign is performing according to the set KPIs. And for that, we rely on various tools for analytics and reporting, and that include Google Analytics, Facebook Insights, and Instagram Insights. So this is all from the learning opportunities in the domain of social media marketing. Now moving on to the next bit in marketing, that is design and animation. So as an intern in design and animation, you will work on a various number of projects, from creating eye-catchy visual to designing user-friendly interfaces for websites and web application. You'll get hands-on experience on the tool we use to bring our ideas to life. And we rely on Adobe Photoshop and Adobe Illustrator to create social media posts and to create illustrations. And the social media post should be in accordance to the brand guidelines as well. Apart from that, we rely on a tool called Figma to create user-friendly interfaces for websites and web application. And lastly, you will also discover how to use Adobe After Effects to produce videos, add animation, and enhance the videos for our social media posts. And before we move on to the last bit, that is web development, we have this fun poll coming up. So this time we have a competition between AI in marketing and good old human creativity. So please go ahead and vote. We'll give you a few seconds to vote. Meanwhile, Anusha, which side are you leaning towards more?
Well, I think it's a tough call. My vote has to be human creativity. I believe that there is something truly special about the human ability to connect with audiences on a deeply emotional level. I believe that no algorithm can replicate the depth of human creativity.
Yes, I totally agree with you, Anusha. But frankly, my understanding is that definitely AI is a power tool, but it is not completely a replacement of human creativity. So, we get the best results when we combine AI and human creativity to, supercharge our productivity and supercharge our imagination. So let's
Yes.
see what our audience is going with. So definitely they have gone with the human creativity one because that's like truly irreplaceable. So great choice, everyone. Great choice. Thank you so much again for participating. Okay, so let's move on to the last bit in the marketing domain, that is web development. So once the look and the feel of website is designed by the graphic design team, then comes the part to actually code it into a website. So as an intern in web development department, you'll get to work on full stack of technologies that include both front end and back end. On the front end side, you will get hands-on experience on how to use HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React, using the React.js framework. And on back end side, you'll work with Express.js, Node.js, MongoDB, and PHP. Apart from that, you will also get hands-on experience on how to use a very widely used content management system that is WordPress. And all in all, I think it will be a great learning opportunity for our prospective interns to get to work hands-on this technology while developing websites and applications for our international clients. So these were all the learning opportunities in the domain of marketing. Now, Anusha, can you please go ahead and let our audience know what perks they can expect from Lantro as an intern?
Sure, Ruba. So, being a Lanutech intern comes with a lot of perks that can greatly enrich your professional development. So, firstly, as an intern at Lantro, you will have the opportunity to engage in real time projects on an international scale. As most of our projects are US based, so you will have the exposure to diverse cultures and work environments. Secondly, through our mentor mentee program, each intern will be paired with a mentor, being a highly professional in their field, who will guide and support you throughout the internship journey. So, in this case, the mentor will not only provide you with all the valuable information, but will also help you with your personal as well as professional growth by giving you constructive feedback and opportunities for skill development. Moreover, each intern will receive an official experience certificate on the completion of their 6 weeks of internship program, which can be of great use when applying for future opportunities or even for further education. Other than that, personalized recommendation letters will be rewarded to those interns who give an exceptional performance during their internship, from their mentors, which will truly enhance their credibility and prospects in the job market. Furthermore, another perk of being an Lantro intern is that we often prioritize hiring from our former interns. So, if any job opening arises in the future, our HR team will surely reach out to you, providing a potential pathway to full time employment. And lastly, the interns at Lantro will have the chance to connect and expand their network with professionals across various departments. So, in this case, they will expand their professional network and open doors to future collaborations.
Anusha, I think you forgot to mention all the fun that they're going to have while here at Lantro. Doesn't that count as a perk?
Oh, yes. So at Lantro, it's not all work and no play. We have various activities planned throughout the 6 weeks of internship program. So from weekly team lunches to team building activities and happy hours. So all in all, it will be a fun experience while working here at Lantro Tech. So on that note, audience, please cast in your vote on the feedback session for today's webinar, and then let's go ahead with the Q&A session. So most of the words are very informative. That's good to hear. If you have any other queries, you can still type in the chat below, and we will be covering them in the Q&A session. Yeah, that's a good ratio. So thank you. So now let's move on ahead with the Q&A session. So the first question is, first question from Awesome. He says, when do we know which applicant got selected as an intern? Aruba, can you take this one?
Sure. Okay, so our internship positions and registrations will be opening soon. So basically, it's a three-step process. First, you have to apply through our website. Once the registration is open, then you have to apply through our website. And after that, after the initial screening of your resume, there will be a short assessment test, and you will be evaluated based on that test. And if you complete the test and if you have shortlisted, then we'll definitely reach out to you for the internship position.
So the next question is from Paula. She says, where can we apply for the internship, and are there any prerequisite?
Okay, so as I mentioned, that our registrations will be opening soon. So stay tuned and follow us on our social media channels, as we will be posting about the registration dates on our social media channels. And once the registrations are open, you can apply through our website. And yes, there is a prerequisite. You should have a bachelor's degree, and you should be in your 6 semesters or onwards.
Okay, so the next question is from Sarmat. He says, I have basically two questions I'm asking right now because of my internet issue. So question number one is there growth opportunities in the field of estimation and design? Fatma, can you take this one?
Sure, Anusha. So I think so. While estimation is an emerging career field in Pakistan, it is already a well-established career path in a lot of developed countries like USA, Canada, and Australia. So I would say that this is a perfect time to invest into your estimation opportunities, which is not only a career path in itself, but also is a very perfect foundation for any design and execution jobs in future. And hopefully, I hope that the contractors in Pakistan also start seeing the potential of estimation, so our country can develop more sustainably.
All right. So the next question is, in which languages and frameworks we work during internship related to web development? Ruba, you can take this one.
Yeah, sure. So as I've mentioned before, you will be working on full stack of technologies, including both front end and back end. On the front end side, you'll mainly work with languages that I mentioned before: HTML, CSS, Java, using the React.js framework. And on the back end side, MongoDB, PHP, and like the ones that I've mentioned before.
So the other question is from Akif Zahoor. Share the name of softwares used for E&D. Mehreen, you can take this one.
Sure, Anusha. For engineering plans review, we use Bluebeam Revo, and for take-ups, we use PlanSwift, and we'll also get the chance for work on Connect software and AutoCAD and Procore.
Okay. The next question is from Tuba. She says, how many seats are available for engineers in the summer internship? Fatma, you can take this one.
Sure. Okay, so Tuba, I think last year we had 2 seats for engineers, but this year we're definitely planning to expand that number. We haven't decided on a number yet, but you can keep, following us on socials and our website to stay tuned on that information.
So the next question is from Puspa. She says, how to apply for this internship? Rupa, you can take this one.
Yes. So as I've mentioned before, that our registrations will be opening soon, and you can apply through our website. We have to go to our website and just fill out the form. And after the initial screening of your resume, you will be evaluated based on a short assessment test. And after that, if you are selected, we'll reach out to you for the internship.
So the next question is from Ghulam. He says, does business administration and supply chain background candidate eligible for this internship?
Yes, yes, definitely you are eligible for the internship. So if you have completed 3 years of your bachelor degree, you are eligible for the internship. You can apply in the marketing domain. If you have somewhat basic knowledge of social media marketing or design and animation, you can apply in that field.
So the next question is from Laiba. She says, I am from Karachi. How to apply for this internship? I'm afraid, Laiba, we are operating from Islamabad. So, yeah. So the next question is from Atif Zapoor. He says, what the hiring team is looking for potential skills to hire an engineer? Fatma, you can take this one.
Sure, Anusha. All right, Arif. So while we don't have any set requirements, as Anubha just said, you have to have your 3 years of engineering degree completed. There should be a relevance to engineering program, but as long as you are interested in all the modules that we are kind of teaching here, and you have an impeccable attention to detail, I would say, because it's a lot of stuff that we're going through, then you're eligible to apply for this internship, and you are a suitable candidate.
The next question is from Mohammed. It says, what's the procedure to apply for this internship? Aruba, you can take this one.
Okay, so as I've mentioned that our registrations will be opening soon, and you can go on our website. Once the registrations are open, you can go on our website and apply. Through our website, there will be a form. You have to fill out the form and attach your resume. And after the initial screening of your resume, you will be evaluated based on a short assessment test that will be mostly making us on site in Islamabad at Lantro. And if you have selected, we'll definitely reach out to you for the internship.
So Sarmad is saying that have we answered his question? He was having an internet issue. So yes, Sarmad, we have answered your question. Basically, his question was, is there growth opportunities in the field of estimation and design? So Fatma did answer it. All right. So I'm just coming through the questions. So many questions are similar. You guys must have gotten your answer on it. If a person has skill set more than a graduate, is there any chance?
I think a bachelor's degree is required for this internship position. You should have completed at least 3 years of your bachelor to apply for the internship.
Tuva is asking, can an electronics engineer apply for estimation department? Fatma, you can
Yes,
take it.
yes, Subha, you can.
Okay. Can you again repeat the list of domains you are providing for this internship? So Harsha, we're basically applying. You can apply for estimation and design, digital marketing, and web development. Muazzam says, which social media platform Lantro used the most to post their upcoming news? Aruba, you can take this one.
Yeah, sure. So you can follow us on Instagram and LinkedIn. We frequently post our social media posts there on LinkedIn and Instagram as well. So we are quite active there.
So Mustafa is asking, what are the options for BBA students? So Mustafa, you can apply for digital marketing intern as well as graphic design. So Hiba is asking, what are the requirements for design portfolio? Aruba, you can take this one.
Okay, so Hiba, there are no specific requirements. Once you have sent in your resume, we'll conduct a task. So you will be evaluated based on the task, not based on your portfolio. If you have completed the task and you have performed really well, the task was exceptional, then you will definitely get a call from us for the internship.
Mohammed is asking, what are the potential skills for web development?
Okay, so somewhat basic knowledge of web dev is required to apply for the position. And if you have the basic knowledge, obviously you will be evaluated based on a task. And if you have completed the task successfully, then we will reach out to you for the internship.
So Mohammed is saying, would it be possible to adjust the internship timeline? My final semester exams conclude on July 12th, and my summer break extends until mid-September. Unfortunately, Mohammed, our timeline is fixed, so you can apply next time. Laiba says, do we need to already have a grip on the estimation softwares for this internship? Bahrain, you can take this one.
As Aruba mentioned, Laiba, you must have a bachelor degree, and this is all. This is the basic requirement, and you must be dedicated and passionate for learning. So this is just the requirement.
So basically, you will learn the softwares here during your internship. Huala is asking, where can we apply for the internship and are there any prerequisites? Huala, we have answered this question. You can follow us on our social media platforms for further news and announcement. All right, I think that marks the end of our Q&A session. If you have further questions, you can still reach out to us on our social media platforms and we will answer all the relevant queries there. So I think the last question is this internship on-site or remote? So Muazzam, this will be an on-site internship. So on that note, thank you Aruba, Fatma and Mehreen for such an insightful session on Lantro Tech Summer Internship Program. I would also like to thank all the participants for their active participation throughout this webinar. Your involvement and contribution has truly made this session informative and enjoyable. We hope to see many of you join us for this year's Summer Internship Program. Stay connected with us through our social media platforms for further news and announcements. Goodbye and have a wonderful evening.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much,
Thank you, everyone.
Have a nice day.